Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name is Josh. Thanks for being here. You're amazing. Just wanted you to know that because you are. I'm so excited about what we're talking about today. We dropped the Janelle video yesterday, which is a big deal. You know, Janelle's coming on the show talking about the things we need to talk about in Jess Fam's world because I'm so obsessed. Truth is, I just want these people to take their kids off the internet because they're exploiting their children for money. That's it. Really, that's it. And so if you do that, you will not escape my snark wrath. Again, we're covering Sunkissed Mama's story. I've seen a little bit of it actually, and rarely do I do that, but I started laughing already, so let's go. So if you don't know who Sunkissed Mama is, she is Sunkissed Stalker is what we like to call her because she stalked Jess Fam on a Hawaiian vacation. And like her career took off from there. And I say took off, I mean, she got 200,000 subscribers, but gets less views than most people with 5,000 subscribers. It's really weird. I don't know what happened. Nobody really watches her, but she's flailing, and even Jess Fam cannot save her YouTube career. But the issue here is that she obviously uses her kids, and she goes on a rant today about how, apparently what she's doing is so important to the world. I kid you not. That's what she says. We know from the interview with Janelle that Sunkissed Mama, Talia, is a pothead, which is fine. I mean, do what you got to do if you're a consenting adult, as long as you're not inebriated around your children. Oh, whatever. But she hides that. And it's really weird. And it's really weird that she hides that because today we're more accepting of that than we ever have been ever in any time because it's legal in California. I don't know if it's legal in Hawaii, but it's legal. I also have to tell you that Sunkissed Mama's mom tried to call me and I said, you don't want to call me. So if you're listening, Sunkissed Mama's mom, don't call me. I promise you don't want to talk to me because my arguments are that she's exploiting her children, your grandchildren, for money on the internet. And unless you've got an argument for me for that, I really don't want to hear it. But again, going back to the weed smoking thing, it's really weird because that's one of the reasons she kind of let Janelle in the dust, right? But at the same time, Talia smokes more weed than probably, Bob Marley and doesn't seem to care. It's just a double standard. So anyway, and I also don't know why she hides it. But now that you know that she's a pothead, pay attention to her mannerisms and how she speaks. It makes way more sense now. So let's get to it.
You're going to miss me?
If I go through her channel, and maybe I will in a minute, it's amazing how much she's just left her kids to go party. Just saying. And I know there's going to be a bunch of moms like, so moms can't drink or party anymore ever again because they have kids? No. Maybe just do it less. Then do you do? I don't know. Just saying. Maybe I'm jealous because I don't get to party. I don't party anyway, but I'm just saying I like being around my kids and I like doing things with my family and making memories with my family. You see a lot of these young teen moms and young moms in general that have these channels. They're all like self-care, me. They're all so self-centered. And again, the people that stand up for them, like Maya Knight's fans, are like, this is the arguments they made. So you can't drink anymore when you're a mom? Did I say that? No, you're dumb. So you can't live. So she needs to drink because she's a mom. Like, I mean, all I'm saying is that you show me that you are self-centered and that you put yourself above your children. That's what I'm saying. And I'll stay there. I just gotta speak. So I guess her dad and her sister came down to babysit while she went on a cruise with Jess Fam. And that's gonna be important.
Love you. Thank you so much for everything. Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's...
Jess Fam does this one, where she holds the camera like this. Right? Jess Fam goes, good morning! Look at my nostrils! And the Sunkissed goes, they all have this like thing. Do I have a thing? Leave a comment below. Do I have a thing? Do I have a thing? Because I'm going to change it if I do.
Video. We just got home, not just 2 days ago, we got home from a cruise. Some of you probably know that my sister and my dad were here watching the kids. Yes, they flew all this way just to watch my kids. It sounds kind of bad when you say it, but
No. She did not say, if your dad wants to come see his grandchildren, it doesn't sound bad. That's awesome. Great. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong inherently with going on a vacation without your children. I mean, I think we've done it twice. I think we went on a cruise once. I think we've done it once, but still. We just would prefer to make memories with the children. Not saying shade, but That's the thing that you shouldn't feel ashamed about, that your dad wants to come see his grandkids.
I promise you it's not. My dad has been meaning to come for months. This was just the perfect reason to come. I needed someone. They wanted to spend quality time. We got to see and hang out with them 2 days before we left, and then 2 days after. They left this morning. I took her to the airport, and it was sad. She like cried the whole way. I love you. She said this was one of the best times she had with the kids. She was like their mom for a week, and I bless her heart. I love her so much. But we have so much going on around here that I was like, this would actually be the perfect thing to vlog.
So much going on. Let me guess what you guys have going on. Well, it's not a job, so that's not keeping you busy. Look, the thing about these family vloggers is they always say something like, we're working hard, we're busy, but they're not realistic, because in the real world, people like me and people like my wife, a full-time student, or Tom or Mark or guys in my circles, Jeff, everybody, we all have jobs. Like, we all are busy because we work full-time, right? And we have a family, and we have our side things that we like to do, right? The people that I surround myself with, like Tom, Jeff, Mark, and everybody, are probably some of the most hardworking dudes I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I kid you not. Hardworking. I am never not working on something, a project, whether it's with the kids, doing this, working, doing real estate, whatever it is, right? I always am going because I want to provide for my family, but I always want to make time for my family as well. But what these people fail to tell you is that they don't actually have jobs, that this is their job, being a family with a camera on. So just wanted to point that out, because nobody gets to do this, okay? Only the very lucky few get to do this. But the fact that they need to exploit their children to do it makes it wrong.
I feel like we've been giving you guys lots of travel content and travel vlogs. Hi, sweetheart. To be honest, like, our life has seemed a little crazy lately, and I just want you guys to put something in perspective.
Say guys one more time. Say it again!
Perspective. Because I see all your guys' comments and your
You know I hate this. Guys. Just say guys. Or don't say guys at all.
messages. We have lived on an island that's 40 minutes long our entire life. This is the first time ever where we can hop in our car and drive to something fun. If you were
in Hawaii, you tell me Hawaii's not fun? Get out of here with that shit.
Given the opportunity as we are, you would take it. Like, you just would. And I feel like a lot of people just think we're just out here doing the mostest, and
what did she say? I was. What are you trying to do, Sam? You okay, buddy? My man. Come here, Sam. Man. Sam is the mostest king of the castle. Hey, buddy boy. You good boy. You're my man. I love you. You're such a good boy. Hey, what? Oh, he loves it. He loves it. Oh, he loves the rubbies with the dad's beard. Sam, chocolate sandwich! There you go, everybody. Everybody gets a little bit of that. Most. Just the most. Mostest. There's no way she said that on purpose, did she?
Believe me when I say I budget, I make it work. Like, we're not... You probably make more than I do.
Yes. But you budget and make it work, but you budget to do like major vacations without your children. You budget to do things for yourself. Let's go on our channel. Let's do it. Like I was going to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look, Sunkissed Mama has 205,000 subscribers, which is not nothing, guys. That's crazy. It's a lot of, she's made 57 million views on her channel. She has made good money on here. So is the money gone? But she's like, I budget. You guys make more money than me. Likely because they have jobs. But let's look. Villa tour, private tour in the Bahamas. Bit by a shark in the Bahamas. Okay, that's traveling. Mom of 3 packs for Disney. Stranger yells at my kids for wearing a mask. They went somewhere with snow, and I don't think that's in California. Disney again. Admitting I spent $2,000 on the shopping spree. I know they've been to Nashville because we saw that video. I'm leaving my babies, so she went somewhere else. Kids going to the hospital. Oh, I hate those ones. I left YouTube, and this is why. Did you? I still see you here, though. That's weird. Must be your twin sister. Oh, they travel a lot. Let's just say that they go a lot of places. If I typed in Disney in this, forced to leave Disney. I'm just saying, guys, I know that they're in California, but they were only in California as of like a few months ago. So they've been in Disney like 100 times. And Disney's expensive, everybody. They have made some money on YouTube. It depends on their monthly, but like I can take a look at Social Blade, which is very inaccurate, but I can take a look at it anyway. Sunkissed Mama has 1,000 videos, 1,033 uploads. That's pretty big. 57 million views, grade B. She doesn't grow. The issue with Sunkissed Mama is that there's no growth of subscribers. If you go to the last 30 days, nothing. She has no growth whatsoever. But she has in the past month. I mean, this is probably close to accurate. So in the past month, last 30 days is 1.9 million views. Okay, so she makes pretty good money. She makes good money monthly. That's a lot of views, actually. I'm very surprised. No lie. So don't let her get that twisted. I didn't think she was making that much money, but if these view counts are accurate, I think Social Blade are pretty accurate with the view counts. She's pulling in 20 a month. No kidding. 20 grand a month. So actually, that's pretty eye-opening for me. So don't let her think that she's poor.
Ends meet, but we make it work.
They make money. They make more money than most people. And I'm actually surprised that they make that many views because I'm looking at her view counts and I'm like, what? It's surprising to me. Maybe they just got one that gets a big boost of hits and then one that doesn't. I don't know.
And I try to find the best of the best deals. And for a long time, like when we lived in Hawaii, I did not do anything for myself. I saved every penny that came my way. And that is how
except for the weed.
We're able to do, watch out the base. That is how we're able to do things like this. And, you know, people can be so harsh on YouTube and you guys just don't understand. I saw a quote once that said, you don't know what someone has been through to get to where they are now.
That's the mostest wisdom I've ever heard in my life. Of course we don't know, but we know what we see. We know what you show us. What do you want us to do? Trust you? Trust me, bro. We're good. We don't trust you because you use your kids. You exploit them for money. So no, I don't trust you.
And it's like we have done so much in our life to get to this point. We have worked so hard. We have saved.
I stalked somebody on the beach in Hawaii, guys. That's hard work. Do you know how hard it is to stalk somebody and not feel super cringy and awkward about it? That's hard. That's hard.
Every penny. But we're going to take it back to the basics. I'm going to show you guys what it's like.
Again, if they were really struggling with money, that guy is an able-bodied young gentleman. Probably can work, and he's probably been working most of his life. Probably a hard-working guy. Okay? He's not working right now, and he's not going to. So the fact that he doesn't work means he doesn't need to work. They live in California, guys. You know how much gas is in California? I mean, it's more expensive here, but it's expensive in California. Okay? He doesn't have to work, and I'm sure if it worked, and we're going to do a video this week on our life about Daniel having to go back to work, and of course it's going to be a Daniel roast, and I'm very excited about it, but he doesn't go back to work because he doesn't need to, because if they're pulling 1.9 million views a month, damn, is all I'm saying. That's a lot of money.
Like, we didn't really go over, like, for example, their clothes drawers.
We're just getting our house back in order. There's so much laundry to be done. I actually went grocery shopping after I took my sister to the airport, and we restocked on everything.
All right, let's take a look what you got here. Yogurts, those like protein shakes, possibly something like that. A few eggs. Right.
Everything, like my fridge was empty. We were out of everything.
Well, still looks like you're out of most things, guys. You want to see my fridge? Holy shit! We have low teenagers. That's why
we have all their yogurts and their milks, just all the fun stuff.
All right.
We got all.
They eat pretty healthy. I like it. I like it.
Grapes and strawberries and raspberries and watermelon. All of their snacks. I went to church.
Whoa, they have ones with jam?
Actually, last night, and these are my favorite thing.
Oh, peanut butter and jam dipper snacks? We don't have those.
In the entire world. All right, guys. Oh, I like have a mosquito bite and it's bothering me.
What are these pants? What's happening right now? Is it those ones like the basketball pants you can like rip off when you go to the court, but you only like unsnap half them? What are these pants? What is happening? Could you just clean your mirror too, please? Looks like somebody literally pissed on your mirror.
I wanted to talk about something. It's kind of like the elephant in the room. But when we were gone on our cruise, There was just like a lot of things that were happening online regarding my friends and I. It's so hard doing what I do because...
Oh my God, I gotta stop you there, Talia. I'm so excited to hear this. Me and my friends, there's so much going online. She's addressing, obviously, here the Janelle drama, right? Me and my friends. I mean, Talia, you have no place in this. She really didn't throw you under the bus at all. She just said you're a pothead. She actually thinks you're kind of nice, actually. She thinks your parents are really nice. Oh, that's cool. This has nothing to do with you. Not really. I mean, just because you're in Jess Fam's world, I guess by proxy, it is sort of. But it's nothing to do with you. Really doesn't. She has no problem with you. None. So by putting yourself into Jess's drama, it shows me that, you know, that's what Jess expects of her loyal subjects.
You're so torn between
pants and shorts. You're so torn. I hope you say between pants and shorts. Is that what you're gonna say?
Talking about things and not.
Patorts, pantorts, shants, pantaloons, pashortaloons, shortants, exposed knee ants. I don't know. I'm running out of shit. What are these pants?
I don't take this lightly, and I think a lot of you guys, you know, think that our silence comes from...
Did she I'm sorry. Did she rip her pants? Is she trying to show us that she doesn't know that there's a mirror behind her or something? What's going on here? Did she rip the whole side?
Not knowing what to say, or, you know, just trying to sweep it under the rug, and that is so not the case, and that is not what I'm about.
Also, carpet in the bathroom? That's a no-go. That's very unsanitary.
The way that I feel about certain things, I am very strong, and I'm fierce, and I'm independent, and I don't usually, in real life, I do not allow people to put me down inside. I know who I am. I know I'm an amazing person.
I know these pants are weird, but I know that I'm fierce in them. Okay? I can shoplift with these pants. I can steal umbrellas.
I know who I surround myself with. I feel like I'm very secure, but in the same...
You're not secure because you're doing this video. And you surround yourself with people like Jess Fam, which means that you have a bad judge of character. I feel like Talia could have been completely someone different online if she did not align with Jess. I feel like Talia became like an enemy of the state because of Jess Fam, not because of who Talia is. I mean, Talia, I feel like some people think that Talia is the one that has changed Jess Fam, is the bad influence on Jess Fam. And it might be, but I honestly believe the opposite. I believe that Jess Fam's to a point where she is the master of her domain. She tells you guys what to do, how to act and everything else. And she's the one who forces people to do things like YouTube channels and podcasts and everything else and wants you to do those things. And if you don't, she has no time for you. I feel like Talia could have been someone completely different if Jess Fam never entered into the frame.
Time, things happen, and I'm starting to see this.
And we know that, sorry for interrupting Talia, we know that because of their damn ass crazy TikToks, because she's sitting here trying to sadfish about how hard her life is, and this same person does TikToks pissing off those same people that she's coming out against right now and yelling at teenagers and being part of drama that has nothing to do with her. So I don't believe anything you're saying. I think you're lying.
Being on social media now more than ever, even though in the beginning of doing social media, I've been on YouTube now for almost 7 years, but in the beginning, of course, you deal with things, but I feel like lately it's gotten to a level of just people are trying to say
just what? Say it.
Anything. People just want to get their side of the stories out or get attention on something. I don't want to take this lightly, and I want to let you guys know that a lot of things that are being said and have been said, there are 3 sides to every story.
There are 3 sides to those pants too, which is really weird to me.
Sometimes you need a lot of context to understand a story. You need to know what happened 10 texts before and 10 texts after. Think about any...
I mean, it depends on what you're saying in the text. If you come out in a text and say something like, make sure you wear gloves before you go destroy that person's car. I mean, you don't need the 10 texts before. We got that. We figured out that you're trying to help them break the law. I understand what she's saying. There is 3 sides. Talia has a side. Jess Fam has a side. Janelle has a side. Everybody's got a side, right? But the side that I'm going to side on at all times is going to be the side against the person who exploits their children for money. Always. Always. And again, a lot of people come at me like, I don't understand why you totally like, why would you just snark on somebody's vacation? Like, what does that have to do with exploiting kids? Listen, you moron. The fact that they do that, okay, and that they came onto my radar because they do that, so I do that because they do that. Does that make sense? So because they exploit their kids, I don't care if they're literally just cooking spaghetti. I'm going to find a way to make fun of you for it because you exploit your kids for money. So I don't care if it's on a different channel. I don't care if your kids aren't even in the video. As long as you continue to do the thing that I hate the most, I'm going to say the thing. Does that help you guys? I mean, it's not going to help people that really hate me. I mean, they don't care. They're just looking for anything. They're dumb, is what I'm saying.
Issue you've ever had in your life. Let's say it's a breakup with your boyfriend. You would never be able to tell me in 2 sentences in 20 minutes why you guys broke up. Like, yeah, there's...
What? Yeah. What are you saying? Of course you could tell somebody. Yeah, we broke up because, they exploit their kids for money. I didn't know, and I broke up with them. There's 20 minutes? You need more than 20 minutes to tell someone why you broke up with somebody? Okay. This is stupid, and the logic is dumb.
Like, a reason that it did it, but there is so much to people's lives that we don't know. You see me the way that you want me to fit in your life.
You see me the way you want me to fit into your life. So I see her the way I want her to fit into my life. No.
So every single person watching this sees me a different way. However,
we see those pants too, all the same way. We're all saying, why? I think we can all agree, even Talia, it's the pants. Something's up.
I need to fit in their life. And that is with any person in your life. You're also completely...
Does her necklace say haha?
Different people with your mom, with your sister, with your children, with your husband, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You play not different roles, but not everyone gets certain sides to you. And I think that it is so...
Is she honestly sitting here saying, you don't know anything about me? Talia, you film your life for the internet. And are you telling, so again, and I've said this about, and every family vlogger at one point or another has said this exact phrase, okay, multiple times. So what they're telling you is that everything we're showing you is a lie, right? And so people don't miss that. Please don't miss that. Talia is admitting here, like so many other family vloggers, everything I show you is a lie, it's manufactured. So maybe if they just came out and said, hey everybody, just so you're aware, everything that I'm showing you, this is not real life. This is all manufactured for videos. This isn't how we actually live. Cam and Fam did a perfect video on this, okay? It is not how they live, but they won't. They try to, and then in the same breath, they say this is real and raw. This is us, real and raw, right? They can't keep their shit straight. So either it's true or it's not true. Tell us. Tell us what to believe. Because until then, I'm going to default to it's true, right? And I'm also going to default to you exploit your kids for money, and that's wrong.
Unfair to hold people to a certain standard because it is not your idea of normal. Almost everything I've seen is not true.
No. I'm going to back up there. She says unfair to hold people to a certain standard. I get that because it's considered judgment, right? I hold people to different standards, right? They do not have to abide by my standards, but I have a set of standards in which I have grown into and shaped and shifted on. But those set of standards are what I base who I surround myself with, right? I'm not going to surround myself with people who are alcoholics and drunkards and party all the time, right? Because that doesn't align with my values. Okay? I just wouldn't. I wouldn't feel comfortable with them. I wouldn't have fun with them. We're not like-minded. I wouldn't surround myself with people who exploit their children for money. We're not aligned. I surround myself with hardworking, good dads, really cool dudes, and people who are like-minded. That's just people. Oh, that's your echo chamber. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm going to hang out with people that I want to spend time with and love and invest in and be invested in likewise, right? So you are by proxy creating these parasocial relationships because you are an influencer. So yes, we can hold you to a standard because you are an influencer. Regardless of whether or not you think you are or not, you are. And you are now, and also you're a public figure. So yeah, everybody can hold you to their set of standards. You do not have to abide by those standards, but you can't complain when people do, right? So if I think, hey, maybe you shouldn't smoke weed and be high around your kids, there's about 1 million people online who do that, who would come at me for saying that and say, so what? Can't smoke weed and you're around your kids and blow weed smoke in their face anymore? Like, what is this? Right? You're so snowflake butthurt, right? There are people who will stand up for that. Those are my standards. You live how you're going to live, but I will hold you to my standard. And if I don't like it, I will have a comment on it. Like so many people have comments about me and what I do and my standards. I don't hold up to a lot of people's standards either. And I get that. I'm not for everybody, right? Absolutely not. But at the same time, I feel like the message is there. The message is right. And I've grown to a degree that I think 103,000 people who've subscribed to this channel likely are probably on a similar path, even if they don't agree with me 100%, right? The standards are different and it is on a spectrum, but the standards are there. Like it or not, I'm an influencer. She's an influencer. The people who put ourselves on the internet, we are fair game to be held to standards, right? Otherwise, people getting canceled on the internet for what they've done, they've broke certain standards like that we abide by as a public, as a social, they've broken social standards, which then the world says no, and then they get canceled. So there are things you have to be held accountable to, of course. Sorry, that was a rant, sorry.
I can prove it, but I'm not, because it doesn't matter. I don't even want you guys involved.
I don't know what she said.
I dare to hold people to a certain standard because it is not your idea of normal. Almost everything I've seen is not true. I can prove it, but I'm not.
But she's not going to say what she has seen. What have you seen? That's not true. So if you're going to say everything I've seen is not true, what? What is not true? That you are a pothead? Again, why do you care so much that people think that you're a pothead or not? If you are a pothead and it is legal where you are, why are you ashamed to show people that? It's honestly, it's very accepted culture right now. Pot culture, weed culture, it's almost nobody really cares. The only thing I care about any type of culture that inebriates the mind and body, if you are a caretaker of your children and nobody else is around, that's what I care. If you want to go get plastered in Bahamas without your kids, cool. I'll still make fun of you, but at least you're not taking care of children, right? If you want to smoke weed because you need it because you're a parent, like, okay. I feel like if the moment you say though, I need this, then you've done it wrong. You're parenting wrong. But again, as long as your kids are safe, cool. But your kids aren't safe.
Because it doesn't matter. I don't even want you guys involved. I feel like you guys can...
I don't want you involved, but here's a video about it.
Trust me. I've shared everything with you guys for the last 7 years.
Remember, she just said that, everybody. Ready? And not 30 seconds ago. She said, you don't know anything. I've shared... And then she just said this. I've shared everything with you guys for the past 7 years. Are you picking it up now?
You guys have seen me find out I was pregnant, me tell Keikoa, me birth my child, Christmas.
Which is stupid.
This mornings, you guys were there for first tooths and potty training and sick day.
Sorry. First teeth. I don't know.
Days and hard days and birthday parties. I feel like...
For potty training, for temper tantrums, seeing my nostrils. You saw me lose my kid at Disney for 20 minutes, making fun of teenagers. You see me drunk probably 100 times. Yeah, we've seen it all.
I have been as honest and real with all of you guys. And so if it's not...
Wait. Okay. Stop you there. So we only see what you show us, but I've shown you everything in the past 7 years, and I'm honest with what I show you. Got it? Everybody there? We're under the logic train now. Everybody's popping on the choo-choo logic train. We got it now? So everything you say is bullshit. That's what I'm telling you guys. So either we only see 30 seconds of your life, so we don't know anything. And then in the same freaking video, you say, I showed you everything. And then not 10 seconds later say, and I'm honest about it. Got it.
Not coming from me, odds are it's not real. If you hear something, odds are birthday parties. I feel like I have been as honest and real with all of you guys. And so if it's not coming from me, odds are it's not real.
I wish we could. I love it. I applaud your efforts. I applaud it. Imagine this is what politicians would be like. Look, guys, if I didn't say it or you didn't hear it from me, it's clearly not real. Hunter Biden's laptop intensifies. I'm just saying, it's not real if you don't hear it from me, okay? Everybody got that? Are we good with that? Do we all agree with that? Okay, cool.
If you hear something, odds are it's not happening that way. If someone tries to explain something like they know, or they were there, or they witnessed it, or it was also happening to them, that is their version of the story. I do only show you guys 10 minutes.
Okay, here we go.
Minutes of my day, and it's literally 10 minutes. Think about your entire day and think about 10
You just said... For 7 years, I've shown you everything. And believe me, I was telling you the truth. But here, you only see 10 minutes of my day. Like, so it's not anything. It's not what you think.
10 minutes. Like, it's so easy to pick and choose and show you little things. But my life is so fulfilling other than YouTube, and it is.
I don't think I believe you. You literally make all of your money. We know that your husband doesn't work because you and Jess Fam did that TikTok where like husbands retire early, like flex, like your husbands are lazy and can't bring any money into the house. Cool, but no. Your life is YouTube. Everything you guys do is film it. You say, we got to go to this place for content. If you didn't go to the Bahamas, if you didn't go to Disney every other day, who's going to watch you in your dirty ass mirror and your weird pants, right? There's nothing else you guys do. You manufacture life to show people because it pays you money. That's it. You're not living a real life.
It's so important. I have been seeing like this false narrative that has been spun on mommy bloggers for the last year or 2 years, and it's been out of nowhere.
Whoa, out of nowhere. Woo! What? Okay. Excuse me? Out of nowhere? Right. Well, it sort of did come out of nowhere. And I'm going to do a video on it, I think, this week. We're going to go over the moment that I think that this shit hit the fan for family vloggers. And you guys all know what the moment was. I'm not saying it's me coming on the internet, but the moment was Micah Stauffer. The moment was James Stauffer. The moment was H. The moment was with this family vlogger who made millions of dollars from adopting a kid from China. Okay? And it made like worldwide headlines, news broadcasts, everything. It's one of the biggest scandals in YouTube history right now. I guarantee it. Like top 10 for sure. Okay? Micah Stauffer, James Stauffer adopt a kid and make tons of money. Their channel explodes. They make millions. James launches a detailing channel off the success of that channel, and he still makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Then they rehome this child. Then I get pissed because I'm like, excuse me? Like everybody else hears a story, and we're all like, what? That's when shit hits the fan. So that's the video I think I'm going to try to do soon, is really talk to you guys about what went down. And I want to show you guys the decline of family vlogging since that moment. And it's been pretty steep. And I want to show you guys who stopped, who's quit, who's quitting now. And I want to show you the collapse of family vlogging. It is working and it is amazing, but it didn't come out of nowhere. It sort of did. Micah. It came out of Micah, which is sort of like nowhere. I guess that she's like in, her brain. But that's incredible journey that we've been on here. And she's saying it came out of nowhere and she doesn't know what happened, but they're all reaping the benefits of Micah. I guarantee you this. Anybody who was friends with Micah, if any of these family vloggers actually take a step back, and they're going to be able to take a step back with me and we'll look at the video, they can all thank Micah for the shit that went down. It's all on her. Because I didn't even know family vlogging was really a thing until then. I didn't know it was bad until I actually started digging in really deep either. Nobody really thought this was wrong. Nobody. There was a couple for sure. I remember, was it Ferguson? The girl Ferguson, I forget her first name. She did a video years ago on this and it went pretty viral. But nobody really, it wasn't on really a lot of people's radar. Now it's on like millions of people's radars. It's a big deal now.
Like it was always such a loved community. And then the last 2 years, I don't know what's been going on, but
this is what happened.
I want to stand up for us mommy creators that work so freaking hard.
Mommy creators, your hero has arrived. She's like the Iron Man of mommy vloggers. She's here to save the day. She's got the suit. She's ready. Creators, give me one family vlog out there that's got good content. One. That's not cringy. It's humorless. Give me one that's funny. Give me one that's like, whoa, that was really good. I'm so glad I watched that. I'm better for watching it. Give me one. A lot of them started out with good intentions. Fathering Autism is probably one of the ones I can say, right? Started out with great intentions, talking to you about the world of autism and what it means to take care of a girl with IDD and autism and the struggles that you go through and all this stuff. And then it's really quickly morphed into how much more money can we make? Can we take her to Dunkin' Donuts to meet hundreds of people and sign autographs? Can we do that, right? I'm saying, I don't think that any of these mommy vloggers honestly started with ill intentions. I honestly can say that. I don't think that they were like, oh, I want to exploit my children for money. I don't think that was a conversation. But as it well, I think it's a conversation now. I think people do it now. Maya Knight is one of them. There are a lot of people on TikTok copying Maya Knight. They're saying it's okay to do this now because they're doing it to make money. But the original, the OGs didn't do it to make money. They did it because they were just, they were narcissistic and they want people to look at their ass while they vacuum and shit. But it wasn't, I don't think, in the end. But as soon as it morphed into that, as soon as you needed your kids to make money, as soon as that all changed, they should have stopped. And they didn't. Because once the money started happening, that was what mattered most over anything else. She has made hundreds of thousands of dollars on YouTube, by the way.
And there's always an exception to the rule. And when I say that, there's always going to be like those bad apples that don't mean well. But that's with anything in life. I wake up and just get so excited to create. Some of you guys may know that
Do you? Because we're not excited to watch it. So we get that you're excited. It's like my kid showed me one of his pictures. I'm like, that's really good. It's not good. Okay. He'll get better, but it's not. I'm proud of you though, little man. But you're going to get a little bit better, hopefully.
I grew up without my mom. It wasn't really her choice, but it was her choice. We make choices every single day. There was a lot of other things that also went into it. And so
she grew up without her mom. She grew up with her dad. And that's the same mom is trying to call me.
It is so important to me.
Okay.
To actually
is maybe okay, I didn't even know that, but is that the case now that the mom is trying to make an emergence back into her life or something, or trying to make amends for the shit that she did to Talia? Maybe. Are you watching? Because if that's the case, don't use me for that. Don't come at me. If you're a bad mom to Talia, don't come at me. Okay? You already had your chance. Not my fault. Don't use me. That's gross.
Love being a mom, to live, eat, breathe, and sleep, to share and show and inspire and help. That's why I show the hard days. That's why I show me with me.
No, we only see 10 minutes though. We only see 10 minutes.
With the no makeup on. I do that because I am not here to play perfect. I'm here to just
perfect. You're not here to play perfect. We get that. But I don't show you with makeup on because I'm inspiring. I can't make it up, people. You're not inspiring anybody. What do you mean you're inspiring? Are you? I don't like. I mean, maybe she's right to a degree because these people did have millions. Like some of them have millions of subscribers, and the ones that have millions upon millions, like LeBrant's, Ace, and all those ones, they're actually followed by mostly children. So the ones that have like a few million are followed by adults, and there is a niche for women wanting to watch women mother. Like there obviously is. I can't deny that. So they have attached themselves to that. But at this point, it's starting to change as people start realizing that using your kids for that content is wrong. You can do it without your kids. You can be a mother and even be on YouTube and Instagram and everything without showing your kids. Lots do it.
Show you how exciting being a mom is and all the adventures you can have and do.
Being a mom is so exciting. Remember that time I lost my kid at Disney for 20 minutes?
And love.
Yeah, no, you done it too? No, I know, probably. Because you're just so busy filming. I get it, I've lost my kid too. Yeah, no, you want to feel like you're part of the crew. I'm going to lose my kid and film it too. Yeah, no. It's just, it is what it is. It's not. Stop exploiting your kids. Cool. I hope everything's good at this mosquito farm. Say hi to everybody, except for the loser. All right. I'll see you later. poor bits.
I struggle.
Aloha!
I feel like I do my absolute best and I still struggle. I struggle every single day. Feeling like I'm not enough, or I have mom guilt, or I want to be doing more, or I can't balance all three of them, or I can't get their insurance to go through, or my son's not
or I'm going on vacation without them 10 times a year. You know, that kind of thing. That's okay.
walking. Like, there is just so many challenges that we go through as mothers. You guys see the
Q said music. Oh my God! Do you make like $20,000 a month filming your kids eating Cheerios? The struggle is real. Finn, piss off into the sun. Or go to Hawaii. It's closer to the equator. It's probably just as hot.
this all the time, that you're not just a mom, you're a chef, you're a baker, you're a doctor, the list is
Is she? She didn't. She compared family vlogging to being a doctor. You're not a doctor. If you're a mom and you're not a doctor and you say you're a doctor, don't say you're a doctor. You're not a doctor. Take your kids to the doctor, though. You could be the chauffeur to the doctor. Compare yourself to a doctor. Oh, I love it.
endless. That is a lot of weight.
Hey, also dads do those things. Can we acknowledge that? I've done that in spades too. I parent my kids, you know, of course. I got to give credit to where credit is due, though. My wife, obviously, you know, in general, I've done lots for my children. I've done all those things. You know, my wife is way better parent than I am. She grew up with two loving parents, and she's definitely like way more patient than I am. I'm not trying to throw my wife under the bus or anything like that, because my wife is way better than me. Okay? Way better. But I also do a lot for my kids, and I don't want to diminish dads out there who do good things for the kids. I think a lot of the family vlogging sphere is women, especially with My Nights fans, because they'll come in and they'll tell me that I'm a deadbeat dad or that I'm an incel or whatever the case may be. And instantly, this is the scariest part about the world. And again, I don't even think it's completely anybody's fault but men's fault. But it's automatically assumed that because I have an opinion on a woman, a mommy vlogger, that I am a deadbeat, I'm a loser, because I'm a guy, I can't have a voice. That's got to start changing that. But I don't think there's anybody to blame but dudes for that. The deadbeat dads over the past 30 years. Because there's no doubt in the numbers that out of the parents that leave their children, it's 90% men or more, right? So don't blame women for having that thing. But also, please recognize those good dads in the life of children all over the world. Okay, let's make that a thing. Let's bring that. Let's start celebrating good dads so that the narrative can shift. Right? As soon as a guy has an opinion, boom, he's deadbeat. You're a loser. You can't say a word. And I don't even blame people. But I also want you guys to recognize, I'm not saying recognize me as a good dad, but if you have a good man in your life who is a good dad to your kids, regardless of whether he sired them, okay, honor that dude. Please. And I will honor good moms like I always do. I will honor good moms because good moms are the salt of the earth and we need them. The best way a kid could grow up is with two loving parents. Also need somewhere in this to carve out a space right now just for good dads. So if you know a good dad, if your husband or if your significant other is a good dad, would you do me a damn favor today? Would you smack his ass? Would you give him a big ass hug? Would you do the things? Okay? Because often we are not told dads who pour into their children and love their children, that's fine and it's normal. We're not given that benefit of the doubt. We're not. And that's okay. I get that. But I'd like to see that change a little bit. So, honor good moms too.
That us mamas carry a lot of weight. With all that being said, and like all the weight that we take on,
these pants.
A lot of people, like I know firsthand friends that have no support at all that actually do this mother thing all on their own. And then to like put down an entire community that's trying to like help and showcase moms and support and
no, you're not showcasing how to be a mom at all. Listen, Talia. No. Again, none of your content is like educational whatsoever about being a mom. It's like, look at me, I lost my kid at Disney. It's like, look, we are potty training now. It's not like, here's how you do that. Guys, you're not, what they use is this moniker of inspiring to what? Go to Disney? Go get drunk? Go to Nashville? Like, what are you inspiring others to do? Be self-centered? You guys are sitting there yelling at teenagers on the internet. You love drama. You make TikToks to cause drama. Are you saying that's what a good mom does? No. I'm sorry, Tali. We see through it all. I would have believed you if you didn't do all the other shit, right? We would believe you, but we see otherwise. Just sitting here in your weird pants doesn't change that. You can say all you want, but we have proof otherwise.
Hardships and going to the doctors and filming illnesses and things like that, and you're trying to take that community away.
Whoa, what?
All on their own. And then to like put down an entire community that's trying to like help and showcase moms and support and hardships and going to the doctors and filming illnesses and things like that, and you're trying to take that community away when—
Yes. Especially that last part. Yes. Don't ever film your kid in distress, first of all. Even if they gave you consent, which they don't, okay? They can't under duress in distress. I'll say both. Also, don't film your kid in positions like that. Dentist, doctor, anything. That shit is nobody's business. I literally think it should be against the law to show any kid's medical anything. That should be against HIPAA or whatever you call it in the US. It should not be allowed. YouTube should cancel all of that shit. If you ever dare to show your kids medical anything, stop it. It's not helping anybody, specifically not helping the kids. If a parent has an issue with something medical, that's what doctors are for. Okay? It's not what YouTubers are for. We're not coming to you for medical advice. Because you're struggling with something doesn't mean we can't get an answer somewhere. Okay? There are some things online, yes, that will expose certain things that are like, I've never heard of that. I want to be a part of that community. And I get that. And there are Facebook groups and things like that. But there's never, ever going to be a reason to exploit any of those situations for cash. And I mean anything. We're talking death, miscarriages, kids that have terminal diseases, kids who have certain illnesses that might be rare. Never is it going to be okay to monetize that stuff. Okay, if you're looking for support in those types of things, there's tons of it online. There are forums and Facebook groups and everything else. There are groups probably locally in your community to get support for that. There is no reason to turn to these assholes for any of that type of content, because at the core of it is children who are being exploited for money, and that is not your right to take advantage of that.
It helps thousands to millions of moms.
Explain how it helps, Talia. Explain how it helps. Guys, I'm all ears. I could be wrong. Maybe this does help. I know I've had some people, even fans of my own, who said, I watch that because it inspires me and it makes me feel good. And so I will be where, and I'm sure some of this does. But what good does it do? So you're not alone? You feel like you're not alone? Again, could that also be achieved if they didn't show their children? That's a question. Look, I get inspiration from watching people's health journeys. There's a lot of people I follow on Instagram, mostly women, because that's who follows me. But some of their health journeys are so effing inspiring, and I love watching health journeys because I had a major health journey. So I get the inspiration part, but you don't have to use kids to achieve it, right? Can we agree on that?
Yearly, like it's truly helpful. I get the argument that it can make you feel bad about yourself if you're not a certain way.
That's what I say.
But again, you should take everyone's life with a grain of salt. And I say that because, again,
because it's fake.
And you don't know really what's someone's journey that they...
Again, you can't say this. Can't keep saying it, Talia. You just said I showed you last 7 years of my life, everything. And I was honest about it. But also you don't know anything. So you can't have it both ways. You're trying to. I get it. And she's trying to be really careful what she says here. But you can't have it both ways. And thank you for blessing us without wearing makeup or something to make us feel better about ourselves or whatever. I don't wear makeup, but you know what I'm saying.
Then to get there, you don't know actually what happens behind cameras. All you can...
Exactly, and it's likely worse. Cam and fam, thank you.
...can do is take that in. My kids are screaming.
Yeah, we can hear.
All I can say is that you should just take people's...
Somebody buy me these pants, please. I swear to God. If you buy me these pants, I'll send you a hoodie.
...creative content and just know that they're...
I think in a woman's, I'd be like an XXXXL. No, that's a lie. I don't have an ass. So my waist is a 36, 34, 36. I have no ass. I have huge thighs, though. So do with that information what you will.
Trying to inspire you and trying to show their life as a mama, and also you have to make a living out of it. Like, we can't just do this and stay home. It's not possible. It takes a special type of person to open up your home like this and to vlog those hot...
Nancy Pelosi intense files. Does anyone remember the State of the Union? Why did Nancy Pelosi do this? Ready? I'm going to do it. Ready? Nancy Pelosi, term limits. It's all I'm asking for. Across the board. Republican, conservative, liberal, everybody. Term limits. Term limits.
Hard times and those special times. And
I forgot what she said.
Like, you're not going to be like a burn survivor doctor. Like, it takes a special person to go and do that job. But
sorry. What?
Not possible. It takes a special type of person to open up your home like this. Agreed. I've never agreed with anything more than Talia's ever said before. It takes a special kind of person to exploit their children with no cringe, no thoughts of their future. It takes a special kind of person. It takes an extremely selfish person. I think that's what you meant to say. And to vlog those hard times.
But we only see 10 minutes.
And those special times. And just like anything, like, you're not going to be like a burn survivor doctor. Like, it takes a special person to go and do that job, but someone needs to do it.
You got to stop, Talia. Stop comparing mommy vlogging to being a specialist, surgeon or doctor. Nobody's gonna. I'm sorry. You got to stop that. You can't. Mommy vlogging is nothing special. You're a mom. Millions and billions of people are moms. And they all got it right without watching your shit on a carpet in the bathroom.
And I'm not saying someone needs to be a mommy vlogger, but someone
Nobody does.
Needs to share and document and relate and show moms that they're not alone.
Agreed. I have no problem with that. Where I have a problem, everybody ready? Get your listening ears on. Is when you use the kids.
Back to my mom's situation, we talk about this often, that if she just had someone back in the day showing that they got out of a hard relationship, they overcome a...
They've overcome. Not overcome. You needed to overcome not dropping out of high school. Or what happened? Education. Stay in school.
Addiction. I follow girls like that on TikTok that's overcome addiction, got back with their kids, and I send these to my mom. And she's like, if I could have just followed someone like that, it would have saved my life.
Excuse me? Excuse me? If you could have followed someone on TikTok, it would have saved your life? No. Do not blame your bad parenting decisions. And holy shit, this triggered me a little bit, not gonna lie. Do not blame your shitty parenting on the fact that you didn't have social media in your life when you were younger. Oh my God. What?
It would have just, I didn't know that was...
I'm definitely not talking to you now, Talia's mom. Absolutely not. Sounds like you were my mom, and there's no way I want to speak to you about that.
The thing, like, back in the day when there was no social media, like in the 80s, like, she didn't know. I didn't mean to go all off on this, like...
She didn't know what? To not be a shitty parent? Are you kidding me right now? What? Look, I almost want to agree with her to a degree that in the 80s and 90s, if you compared the way that they parented in the 80s and 90s as their product of baby boomers having children, okay? Yeah, it was much different. We were raised way different. Maybe just because, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong because I only grew up in obviously poor areas and stuff like that. So I only saw other kids being raised similar to me. So I was like, oh, that's the 80s. We were beat with wooden spoons and sticks and, that was it. We got spanked in front of our parents and we got, we were treated like shit. We were like out in the middle of the night dumpster diving till the street lights came on, that was normal for us. And I think that if you compared parenting from the 80s and 90s to today, it's way different, but way less kids are being born too.
Long tangent about it. I just want you guys to know that I have been seeing things and it makes me really frustrated that I can't say more.
Say more. Why can't you say more? Why? If it's real and you have an argument to make, Talia, right? Why can't you say more? To why? Because you want to come at the drama? Don't you want to combat what Janelle is saying? Right? You just want to stand up for the supposed lies. So say it. If someone like Shannon Rose comes out and tells you guys that I'm a child R and wants to burn down my family home and with my family in it, I'm going to stand up. Like Love Meg came out and said that I was a child R too. So did Bits of Brie because of Shannon Rose saying that stuff, right? I think even Jess Fam was alluding to it. Look, if you're going to call me out for something, I'm going to come, you know, and it's like completely a lie like that. I'll say it, especially if it's like to a degree where like my family starts creeping in and you start like, you know, threatening my family and stuff. Like I'll say some shit, right? But if it's just bullshit lies, whatever, just let it die. Because in the end, who really cares? But she wants to say more. And she's like, well, why can't you? You love drama. So why can't you? You've proven before that you love the drama because you egg it on in your TikToks. So why would you not talk about it?
I tried to make my mommy space, my mommy community, my mama channel a happy one. You are the perfect mom.
Do you do that by yelling at teenagers online who are calling you out during COVID? Is that a happy mama channel?
For your child, and that is it. I am going to be touching on specific details coming up. I really do want to.
So she said she wants to and she can't, but now she's going to. Okay, got it. Understood. She is a walking contradiction. Everything she said in this video contradicts the next 10 seconds. So if you ever wonder how Talia works, hear what she says the first 10 seconds, wait 10 seconds, she'll change it, then wait another 10 seconds, she'll change it again. It's like Texas weather.
Talk about it, and I want to gather my thoughts correctly and kind of just let you guys know what's been going on and let you guys know my side of things. But that is officially it for today's video. We are back.
Yeah!
I'm so excited. We are going to be doing tons of...
Link below for these pants. That was a long video, guys. I didn't know it was going to be that long. I had a couple of rants in there. I get a little bit heated on that type of topic, but yeah, Talia, I know you're trying. I know you're really trying to have some kind of cohesive statement, but you're really failing and you need to chill because you're really bad at this. You're bad. And you made it worse, actually. You can't come out and say things. You just made it worse. Like, I hope she knows that. And I don't think she does. And that's the scariest part. So, whatever. Again, I don't feel so bad for Talia anymore in that I realize her view count's 1.9 million a month. Damn, girl. That's the last 30 days. Damn. That's a lot of money depending on the length of her videos. Let's look at Jess Fam real quick. Real quick, Jess Fam's monthly statistics. Jess Fam has, in the last 30 days, 3.8 million views. Holy shit, guys. If you ever want to know per million views what someone makes on YouTube, depending on the length of their videos and how many they put out there, honestly, 3.8 million for the last 30 days, Jess Fam makes upwards of 30,000 a month on YouTube alone. Has nothing to do with her ad reads or anything like that. Around $30,000 a month. It's about 10,000 bucks per million views, roughly, depending on the length of your video and your CPM, which I don't know if her CPM's high or not. I don't know if she puts a lot of ads in her video, so I don't know. But I want to guess anywhere between $8,000 per million and 15,000 per million views. That's what I want to guess, just based on statistics that I've researched. Wow. She gains subscribers. She's not going down. She gains. And you can see here, she hasn't gained much in a while. I guess it only goes up when it goes up by tens or by 100,000. So they don't really show that. These guys make a lot of money, so I don't feel so bad. So you shouldn't either. Because don't hear the sad fishing from them. They make bank more money than most people will ever make in their lifetime in a year. So anyway, everybody take a deep breath. Sorry for the long one. That's what she said. You guys are so incredible. Thank you for being here. And again, don't listen to her. If you're a mom and you protect your kids, you are to be celebrated. Okay? I know so many good moms in my life that I've met just because of this channel. A few of you are in my inner circle. I love to see good moms in action, and I feel like maybe I don't do it enough, and maybe I should just do an entire video on good moms. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me find some, because obviously this channel is dedicated to outing exploiters, but man, good moms need to be celebrated too. And good dads. Really, really do. I mean, good moms more because, you know, moms struggle way more. There's a lot more single moms than there are single dads out there. And moms are the lifeblood of life. That's a t-shirt. Moms are the lifeblood of life. Moms are so incredibly important. Good moms are, obviously. And good dads are so incredibly important too. So any parent out there who's good, celebrate them. Okay. If you surround yourself with good parents, continue to be in those circles and tell them I said, hey, you're awesome. Okay. You're beautiful, gorgeous, and incredibly valuable. Don't you forget it. I'll see you.